I'm back on. Yes, I'm back on. Because, let me tell you, I wasn't going to get back on. I was supposed to go to bed. But my computer almost broke in the kitchen. Let me tell you something. If my computer would have broke, y'all whole stocking team would have had to I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all whole stocking team better would have been had to put up a lot of money and buy me a new computer. Yeah, y'all whole stocking team. Y'all would have had to put up some money and buy me a whole new computer. The whole stocking team. You understand me? And I don't want no 20, no. I don't want no $500 computer either. It gotta be. I want no. I want what I want, and y'all would have to put up some money and buy me another one. Darn stalkers. Yeah, you would have. I don't care who you are. Y'all would have. I would have to get $500 a piece. Y'all whole little ugly stocking team. All of it. You would have to get $500 a piece. I don't know how many of y'all have to get $500 a piece. Y'all said it. I didn't stutter. You hear me? Did you hear me? No. $500 a piece. Playing with y'all. If my computer would have broke, you would have y'all would have to come out y'all pocket. I don't care who y'all. You better cut back on some of that spending money or something. Paying the stocking team or whatever you doing. Cut back. I ain't playing. I know some of them people up in there. Somebody got a that bill, that other bill. You know, it ain't. If you got it, you have to cut back on that bill. Mm-hmm. You gotta cut out. I ain't playing with these people. If my computer would have broke, I'm serious. One of these people in this house would have told y'all, and y'all would have been had to buy me a computer. And I'm not playing with y'all. One of these people in this house would have told y'all that my computer broke, and I bet I have another computer. I better had another. I If my computer would have broke, y'all was gonna give me another computer because you're just stocking. That's all you want to do is stock somebody, and you would have bought me another computer. I don't care who you is or what job you got of it, what job you don't have. You better make a way. I don't care if you have to go pick up some cans. I don't care about none of that. Better make a way. But you all looked up. It didn't break. You looked up. I'm gonna be talking some cash. Ooh. But you better be glad my computer old and stubborn. Ooh, thank you, Jesus. My computer is old and stubborn. And guess what? When a computer is old and stubborn, that means they don't make them like this no more. This is a big, healthy sack computer. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, I'm here. They reconnect me back. Why y'all want to play games with me? You want to play? You want to rumble with the beat? Some whatever that song say. I gotta go to bed. Do you gotta go to bed? Where's my stalker at on here? Anyways, where is he at? I told him good night. He going to bed. See, he going to bed. Y'all ain't going to bed. Y'all don't never go to bed. How much drugs y'all do a day? Who's supplying all these drugs? Because an individual have to be on drugs all the time to be up like this. So who's supplying these drugs? What kind of drugs are y'all on? Meth? Because that keeps you up for days. I went a whole month up. I've stayed up a whole month on meth. A whole month. I didn't go to sleep. Like none sleep. Because meth is, once you hit it, meth is, once you hit it, you feel sleepy, you hit it once, you back up. It's like you already went to sleep. That's what meth does to you. I'm a living witness of that. Okay? I don't want to experience that anymore in my life. I'm a living witness of meth, amphetamine. And seriously, once you hit meth, once you hit meth, and you sleepy, you drowsy, you tired, and you want to wake up, it's not nothing like a no do. You know, no dos make you stay up too, but it's not like that. It don't get that feeling. Don't never try this drug though. Don't never ever. But I'm telling you from my experience, that's how you can stay. You can stay up for months on meth with no sleep. Your brain be sleep, but you don't be sleep. Seriously, it gets like that. Your brain needs rest, and your brain sometimes go to sleep, but you don't. You be up. That's why a lot of people don't think on it because they sometimes brain. I just feel that you be brain dead some in some way. When I was up the whole month, I hallucinated, but it was different. Oh, you know what? My experience doing it, like when I started doing it a lot in 2000 and no, yeah, 2020, like 2021, right? 2021, I started doing it a lot. And when I started doing it, like when I started doing it, I started, I just looked out the window and I just stared out the window. I wasn't, I didn't want to pay attention to nothing else. I just stared out the window like somebody was coming, but I never knew who was coming. I just stared out the window and I just was staring out. That was my what's called. I just stared out the window. It wasn't nobody outside. It was nothing outside, but I just stared out the window. And I was upstairs, so I was just looking out the window, just looking. Wasn't nothing outside, but I was just looking. So one particular time doing meth, and when you say that you never experienced something, and it brought me to a conclusion in my life, like in my life where you say that you have to fight off demons, and demons follow you. It's true. I'm glad that I be thinking when I talk about it. I think about it. So I experienced like, okay, so I know I was leaving. I was going somewhere, but I was looking outside and it's this black thing. Oh my God, this is crazy. And I'm gonna tell you, and this is God's honest truth. This is the truth. It was this black thing. It was some black stuff. This was like in 2021. 2021. And I was in there in the house and I was smoking. I know I was going over my friend's house. And I was smoking and I was smoking and I was smoking. And then I looked out the window because I was a little paranoid. So I looked out the window. For some reason, I looked out there and said my car was out there. I looked out the window, and when I looked out the window, it was some black stuff surrounding my car. It was just surrounding. It was like just waving, like a cloud. It was like a black cloud, and I kid you not. And now that I understand, like demons or can be real and stuff. I know demons. They possess. But they was actually swimming, like not swimming, but they was like a cloud, like a ghost or something around my car. So I'm like, I'm looking out the window, I'm looking at them. I don't want to go outside because I'm afraid of this stuff, whatever it is. So I said, you know what? I said, just go. This all in your mind, just go outside, go outside. And when I went outside, it still was around my car. And I actually seen this. And I just jumped in the car and I crunk up the car and hello, I'm back. Okay. So back to my story. So you just gotta give my, like, if you don't see me talking, just fast forward to the board. So I left. I jumped in the car. I backed up and I left. And so I'm like, I never experienced that, but I'm gonna look that up in a minute. I'm gonna look it up while I'm here. And when I got back, it was an experience that I never experienced before. So when I got back, I cut the car off. The stuff followed me. Mhm. No, we'll figure that out one day.